how would you describe your comedic character on stage, and how does it different from off stage, Lisa?
I think the better you get at comedy, the more that you get to know yourself, the more that you're just you on stage. I always tell people I'm me plus 15% of energy or giddiness or, like extreme. Like, would Lisa really do that? She might, but probably not, sort of thing. Like, I talk about my son being a total asshole. Do I think he's an asshole? Sometimes, but it's a little more extreme in my set, but I think once you get past that, like first 8 or 10 years, you start to discover who you are as a human being. And the more honest you are on stage, I feel like the audience can feel it when you're being real. And they can also feel when you're hiding behind jokes or not being authentic. Like you could tell a joke that's hysterical, but if they're like, yeah, that's not you, they may not laugh. They won't connect with it. And they're like, oh, this person's full of shit. I don't really get into that. Unless all you're saying is full of shit, and then that's your character. But for me, I love talking about really deep things because I feel like stand-up is one of the few places you can actually do that and people come out to see it. They want to see your insides all like, it's like a Kardashian show, but less crazy, I guess, hopefully.
What are some of the deep subjects that you've covered?
One of the big ones that I'm kind of diving into right now is about my son. And this is truly going on. He and I, like, I've been a single mom the entire time, and he and I have been so close. I mean, so close. And he recently got married, and now we don't talk. And it's literally crushing my soul. And so what's my outlet? Talk about it. Like so I've been talking about it on stage, and no, it's not funny. And yes, I've spent a lot of time crying and like depressed about it. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll write about it. And it turns out there's so many parents out there with this feeling of like, man, I was so close to my kid, then all of a sudden they're gone. They don't need me. They don't want to talk to me. It's not that they even hate you. It's like, what did I do wrong? And if you remember back, like, I did this shit to my mother, I thought she was an idiot. I didn't need her this and that. And so I'm like, how can I make this still show my anger and hurt, but make it funny, it's tough because when you're really angry, sometimes it comes across like, whoa, she needs a Xanax. But like, it's been therapeutic for me. Like, I love just healing myself and seeing other parents' faces going, yeah, those little fucks, what's wrong with them? Yeah, you just give them everything. Like, one of the jokes I wrote is like, and this is true, my son did not, like, I get a text message from my kid, I can't see you on Mother's Day, which tore my heart. And it's not the only body part he's torn. So, so it's just stuff like that, but it stems from the truth of my pain with this. That I talk about dating because this is literally what I'm going through. So the weird experiences that happen. And it's so great because you talk about online dating and then everybody's got their story that's doing it. And so they're just like, oh, wait, but somebody wrote this and somebody did this when they showed up. And then all of a sudden you're all friends in your audience. It bonds you together. It's so awesome.